Hey guys, welcome to today's chit chat. Get ready with me, requested by you all on Instagram. Before we get started, I got some oatmeal here and then my cup of coffee. If it's not light and sweet, I don't want it. And then I'm actually going to pump as well. By the way, y'all, let me share with you guys what time it is. Can y'all see that? It is 6:37 in the morning. And yes, your girl has been up for a little over an hour already. Actually, it's later than I typically get up. So yes, it's really early in the morning. Why do I wake up this early in the morning? Because it's quiet here. It is the time that I get to invest in myself. I'm gonna take a few moments to sip some coffee, eat my breakfast while I pump, and probably listen to an audiobook. Let me go ahead and do that, and then y'all, we will come back. What's up, y'all? My name is Patricia, also known as God's Design, here on YouTube. Welcome to my channel. If this is the very first time that you've ever fell on any one of my videos, I'd love to see you back. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you never miss another video. You guys, I'm excited about this video. I'm actually pumping right now, so I don't know if you guys can hear it. I use the Willow wearable breast pump, so I'm actually going to stop pumping now just in case it's loud and distracting. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and get started. So it is Saturday morning today. I don't know if I mentioned that to you guys. So what I typically do on Saturday is get all the way dolled up. So I haven't been going out a lot, and your girl likes to get dolled up. Y'all know this, okay? So Saturdays are my day to get dolled up, even if I'm not going anywhere. If you're watching this video and you're like, oh my goodness, getting this dolled up, and you have a newborn, I think it's important to maintain you, even in this new season. And oh, you know what? Let me take this out of frame. This is my water, part of keeping my skin looking right and also keeping my milk supply up as well. So my sister gave me this makeup bag, a bunch of stuff for my birthday, and this makeup bag was, or this cosmetic bag was in there. Really liked it, and as soon as I saw it, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. So I put some of the essentials that I use every day in my makeup routine in this bag. It's sitting here in baby girl's room so that in the mornings when I wake up, typically around 4:30, 4:30, I can come in here and do my makeup, because she actually sleeps in our room in her bassinet. So for right now, this stays here, and this bag is actually from Victoria's Secret. So to start off, I'm going to prime my face using this primer right here, and it is the Becca Ever Matte Primer. Did y'all hear they're going out of business? So you guys know, if you guys have watched my Get Ready With Me's, I may say some products, I may not. It depends. We're gonna chit chat. That's gonna be the main focus. Because of that, please refer to the description bar so that you guys know exactly, if you're curious as to what I'm using exactly. So your girl had a baby, like a whole human, not too long ago. I think at the time that I'm recording this video, I am 13 weeks, almost 13 weeks postpartum. Or am I 13 weeks postpartum? Probably already, yeah. When I tell you, women are superheroes. Like, legit. Like, I cannot believe, when I sit down and I just think about that day, I cannot believe that I did that. But it happened, and she's here, and it's weird. And if you've had a baby before, maybe you can relate to this feeling. It's like she just got here, but at the same time, it's like she's always been here. Can you guys relate to that feeling? Hey, girl. Hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Hey, beautiful girl. How are you? Hi. Are you smiling at mama? Yeah. I'm going to conceal using my Born This Way Too Faced concealer. I use two different colors for the process. A darker one for on top of the brows, and this front piece right here, and the lighter one right here to highlight. The two colors I have are Maple and Butterscotch. It's just so weird. She's so beautiful. She's so precious. She's got her own little personality, y'all. She is her own woman. She came fully packed with her personality. Like, I wasn't ready, y'all. I wasn't ready. So, postpartum. In the beginning, your body has run a marathon, and then now you have a little one, and you're just running on nothing. It's crazy. You're just running on this high. It's crazy. Y'all, when that adrenaline started to come down, and I would say that was like after day 3 for me, that's when the pain, you guys, the pain in the nether regions, I could not believe. I could not believe. You guys know that I'm a nurse, so I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all, with what happened in terms of, y'all, I pushed for 10 minutes probably, and so because she came out so quick, she did some damage on the way out. I did have some tearing, which is completely normal. About 90% of women have some degree of tearing. And that was definitely my experience. So I had a 2nd degree tear. And I'll leave some information down below if you guys want to know more about the staging. A 2nd degree tear, which basically it involves muscle tearing. And so I had to have stitches. Y'all know this is boo right here, Estee Lauder Double Wear in the color Sandalwood. So this is what I am starting off with right now. I don't like to use a lot of foundation. I like to concentrate in the areas where I need the coverage really, and then spread it out everywhere else. Actually, I might have even put too much. And of course, I go in with concealer, so I don't find it necessary to like overdo it on the foundation. So it was very painful to go from sitting to standing, sitting on chairs that were too low, too hard, things like that. I was taking ibuprofen pretty regularly in the beginning. If you didn't know, now you know. My family comes from Haiti. There is a practice that is done postpartum for postpartum women that help with healing. And it was interesting. I was on, I'm on Instagram chit-chatting with you guys all the time. And a few of you guys hit me up about this, and I actually had no idea about it. Brenda in particular, and I can't remember her YouTube channel name, but I'll put it down below, cued me into this. And what's so interesting is we were chit-chatting about it. She sent me pictures of her experience. And as soon as she did that, the following week, my mother-in-law approached me about it. And basically what it is, it's kind of like a steam bath. And so what they do is they put like herbs in like steaming hot water, specific herbs in steaming hot water, and you sit on either a bucket or a pail, like whatever you put the concoction in, and you allow the steam to go up into your nether regions. And so they also use that same hot water and herbs as a tea, and you drink the tea. Not the same water that you sit on, different cup of tea, and you drink it as well. And so when my mother-in-law came, she bought the herbs and she did this bath for me. And so it was difficult to sit, that much I could say, but it felt really nice. And then after you sit on it, they take the leaves out of the steaming hot water, and then they kind of massage your body with the leaves. So there's a lot of like patting and beating involved. If I can find a YouTube video on it, I'll leave that down below. Haiti is not the only country that does it. A lot of countries have a similar practice. Y'all remember this? This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. I'm gonna use this as a base for my eyeshadow today. There's a particular look that I did not too long ago that I really, really liked. And it was on a Saturday, very early, like maybe Eliana might have been a month at that time old. And I really liked that. All right, y'all, had to take a break, but now I'm back. All right, so now that our base is down, I'm going to be using the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette for this look. And this is what it looks like right here. So very quickly after giving birth, I realized that it can be having a newborn can be all consuming. And I quickly instituted my Saturdays. That was the first thing to come. My Saturdays where I got dolled up, and that was just me. And I realized that I have an early riser for a baby. In order for me to have me time, I really had to make that time. And that's why I get up early in the morning. It was really important to me. I didn't want to be one of those mamas who were like, I didn't get a shower today because the things were great. I'm like, no, I want to shower. I want to shower every day. Right? I want to shower. It may not be a 30-minute shower, an hour shower. It might just be a 5-minute shower, but I want to shower every single day. And to keep it real with y'all, you guys, today I showered at 2 a.m. Okay? Fed Eliana, and I couldn't go back to sleep. I was like, you know what? Let me go take a shower. It'll help to relax me. Every season will look different, you know what I mean? But in this season right now, this is what works for me. So I do get up every day this early, except for Sunday mornings. And when I do this, I have my breakfast. Oh, that's a little lighter than I probably would have hoped for. That's all right. We're going to make it work. It looks much darker in the pan. I make my breakfast and I just have some moments to myself. Some mornings I do work because it's hard to find time to respond to emails and things like that during the day. So I take the morning time also to get caught up for work. Some mornings I get interrupted because baby girl needs me, and that's okay. And some mornings like this one, I'm pretty good. So she usually is up by now. So if I have to stop this video, y'all know why. Yeah, y'all. So yeah, we talked about tearing. We talked about keeping me time. So that's my advice to you. Do something for you every single day, right? If you are expecting, a lot of you guys are actually, or just had a little one. You guys have shared with me on Instagram. So congrats to you. And make sure that you do something for you every single day. Okay? Thank me later, girl. Thank me later. All right, so I'm doing the kind of sandwich look. Oh, it's so bright. I did not expect that color to be so bright. And then I'm going to use this beautiful turquoise color called Jubilee. So these are the two colors up right next to each other. This one and this one. Wow. Jubilee is not sticking out as much as I thought it would. Okay, there it is. All right, and you put Jubilee in the middle. Wow. All right, so I'm going to have to use some black in the very outer corner, which is fine because there's just not enough contrast between these two colors. I'm going to bring in a black color into the corner. Yep. Yeah, that's a little bit more what I want. What else? There's sleep, right? It's not really a thing during this time. And people say sleep when the baby sleeps. I don't know what kind of babies y'all have out there. But Miss Eliana is just really not about that life. That's okay. Not only that, me personally, I have some like baseline insomnia anyway. So there's that. I'm a very light sleeper and I'm a new mom. So I'm really in tune to baby girl. She's a loud sleeper too. Bad combination, y'all. Bad combination. And so sleep hasn't really been a thing. Not only that, I've had some postpartum anxiety. I'd say more than normal. And so that also contributes to some nights of me just not sleeping, like last night. So I woke up to take a shower. And so that has been challenging dealing with that. And I thank God that I have a super supportive husband who encourages me to take care of myself and who grounds me when my ideas take me too far. I'm having some fallout, so I'm going to have to deal with that. If that is you, if you have some postpartum anxiety and you think that, you know what, this is a little much. You know what I mean? Like, this is not normal. Then talk to your OB about it when you go in for your appointment. They should screen you like they did me, and I did get flagged for postpartum anxiety. Oh, sorry, y'all, I'm cleaning up a little bit because the blending got a little bit out of control. So I'm going to pause on the eyes really quickly just to do my highlighting now. Contact yourself a therapist that specializes in this area of postpartum depression, postpartum anxiety, and get yourself some help, because you want to be the best you, not only for you, but for your little one as well. What else is there to talk about? So I'm going to touch on marriage in a minute, but let's go ahead and touch on work. So I went back to work maybe 2 weeks after I delivered. So I have a part-time job and a full-time job. So I went back to my part-time job, where I teach for a school virtually 1 day a week. And on that day I teach 2 classes. And though it was challenging, I had to do what I had to do, y'all. I went to my full-time job at about 10 weeks. And so I've been doing both of them ever since. Laura Mercier, translucent powder. Love her. So I'm just going to let that sit down here for a little bit while I finish up the eyes. I'm going to put Queen under my brow just to highlight a little bit. And then some mascara. Though it's been a blessing to be working from home, it does come with its challenges as well. It's hard to be in work mode and mommy mode at the same time. And working from home, it's difficult to tap out of one and stay in the other, if you know what I mean. This is one of my very favorite drugstore powders. This L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. Yes, while someone who goes into work might have the luxury of sort of tapping out of mom mode for a second while someone else cares for their child, right? When you work from home, it's difficult. For instance, when I'm lecturing and I hear baby girl in the other room and she's annoyed, she's upset, she may be crying, even though she's not a big crier. She just lets you know somehow vocally that she's upset about something. And as a mom, I want to run in and save the day, but I'm also at work. So that's been difficult. I'm going to use Outlaw by NARS. I love their blushes. I'm just going to use a little bit of this. Working from home is a blessing, but it still comes with its challenges. And so we are dead in the middle of the semester. Next week is spring break for one of the schools that I work for, which is nice. That means my workload will be just a little bit less. And then, the beginning of May, I'm done with those 2 gigs, and then I'm off for a little while until my summer class that I teach comes in. And so not only be teaching that 1 time a week, so I have the summer to spend with her, and I love that. I love being here as she develops. It's amazing. So let's talk about breastfeeding before we talk about what's been going on with me and babe. Breastfeeding has been a journey in and of itself. I wasn't actually sure that I wanted to breastfeed prior to getting pregnant. But after I got pregnant, and how could I not at least try? That's what I felt. That's how I felt about it. My primary concern, like every new breastfeeding mama, is supply. And so, y'all, I did all the things. The teas, the cookies, the water, did all the things. And so my supply is in and regulated. But sometime in my breastfeeding journey, I came to find that my baby girl, who did pretty well, I mean, she just knew what to do from the beginning. But I would say about week 3 or 4, maybe, I discovered that Eliana had a tongue and lip tie. Wow, was not expecting that. Typically, which causes challenges which can cause, I should say, challenges when it comes to breastfeeding. And some other challenges as well in terms of speech. My husband and I decided not to get her tongue or her lip tie clipped. This was like my first sort of, I think, important decision that I had to make as a parent, is to have this procedure done or not to have this procedure done. And so I talked to the experts, and I found a really knowledgeable expert in tongue and lip ties in babies. And I went and saw him and was advised by him. Like literally, guys, one of the best in the state that you can go to. I had my own feelings about it personally by my, own research, and he sort of confirmed that for me. And so together, along with my husband, we decided that that was not necessary. If you happen to know someone, or your little ones are tongue or lip tied, let me know. Otherwise, breastfeeding has been a beautiful experience. I didn't expect to love it as much as I do. Listen, however you decide to feed your baby is your choice. As long as your baby is loved, is fed, and cared for, that's really all that matters. Doesn't matter how you decide to do that. This is my journey, and I'm loving it. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. So let's talk about marriage. My husband has been amazing throughout this process. I really couldn't ask for more, to be honest with you. I really could not ask for more. He's been so supportive, so loving, so caring, so all of the things. But there's a lot of changes that happen. Being that I was out of commission for a little bit. And so that is, it challenges you because you have to find other ways of being intimate with each other. I find us to be closer for many reasons now, more than ever, because we found those other ways to connect, and we're intentional about it. And I definitely look at him differently as the father of my child. It's just a different level of connection. And when I see him with her, it just makes me smile. So we had really good practices, I'd say marriage practices, prior to having baby that became like pretty vital after she was born. For instance, we do a monthly marriage check-in where once a month we talk about what's going well in the marriage, what needs improvement, how the other person has been feeling. I think it's really good to keep each other accountable in the marriage, even after the baby's born. As a mom, it can be very easy to be all about baby, and you can't forget that yourself, and you definitely can't forget your role as wife as well. So yeah, those practices really have helped us in this season, and I find that we have been even like closer, I could say. Okay, hubby just texted me, so I think baby girl is up. Yep, she is up and she is ready to eat. I have this 3/4 situation going on right now, so I could use a little flat iron touch up in here, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen right now. All right, Natasha Denona. Okay, girl, I see you. So let's go ahead and go get baby girl, y'all. Let's go get her. Hi, baby. Good morning. Good morning, love. Say hi, mama. Say hi, baby. And change your nappy. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, y'all, that is my chit chat. Get ready with me. I'm on my phone now, y'all. Yes. All things postpartum, any questions, anything like that, leave them down below. She's cracking up. She's such a morning person. I love it. Leave them down below. I love you guys so much, and I hope this video reaches you well and in good spirits whenever it is that this video finds you. And I will see you guys soon with another video. And as always, God bless.